Shocking footage shows a postman refusing to help a fallen pensioner lying on her doorstep because he was too knackered. Patricia Stewart, who suffers from bone disease, is heard groaning in agony when she asks the postman to help her but he tells her, "I can't help pal, I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered." He then walks and leaves her wincing in pain on her driveway without even raising the alarm. The footage was captured on her neighbor's camera doorbell, and family of the 72-year-old said they are disgusted with his behavior. Patricia told the Daily Record, "The postman had just delivered 2 very small parcels for me and he had left them on. When I went to get them I felt a bit dizzy and I just went down from the postman was walking away, so he didn't see the fall, but I shouted for help and I asked if he could help me get up. But he just said he was knackered and walked off and left me there lying in. I was lying there for a wee while. I was absolutely soaking wet and freeze." Patricia's niece, Sheryl Harkins, who shared the footage online, said, "When I got told about the situation I thought there must be something not right here, there must be a misunderstanding. It wasn't until the neighbour sent the video footage and I saw and heard it that I realized, it beggars belief. I'm so disgusted. Thankfully my aunt's okay and she was found not long after, because it could have been a much more serious situation." After the postman left, the retired Falkirk Council home care manager lay on the ground for 20 minutes before she was found by a delivery driver who did. The woman called on a neighbor and they got Patricia back up and into her house before calling an ambulance to Patricia said, "I couldn't believe it. Even if he didn't want to touch me because of COVID he could have gone. All my neighbors were in, but they couldn't hear me when I was shouting. My head is sore from where I fell and banged it, but the paramedics came and checked me over but the lump was at." Sheryl, 36, has been looking after her Aunt Patricia since she took another bad fall in December and she has been checking up on her. Patricia, who has since been diagnosed with the bone disease osteoporosis, fell at around 1 p.m., and Sheryl hates to think what would have happened if the Hermes girl hadn't arrived and helped. Sheryl said, "If it wasn't for her she could have potentially laid there for 3 hours because I wasn't due to come back over until 4 p.m. It could have been a very different situation if she hadn't turned up when the gentleman has obviously not got any morals to be able to do that to an elf. I went through every emotion yesterday. Initially it was anger, then I'm so shocked." Sheryl says a Royal Mail area manager visited Patricia to apologize in person and she said, "They asked if she's okay and he came down to extend their offer of anything they can do to help. I told the man that we do not expect to see that guy down here delivering mail ever again. They assured us that it is something that will be dealt with and it's not something they are going to brush." Patricia added, "I can't believe the postman just left me there. No one should ever just leave someone that is lying on the ground hurt. I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone else." A Royal Mail spokesperson said, "Royal Mail expect the highest standards of behaviour from our people while out on deliveries and collections. We regularly remind our postmen and postwomen of the important role they play in their local communities. We were very sorry to learn about this incident, and for the distress this incident has caused. We are in touch with the customer concerned and will be investigating."